Greetings Earth, back with another video. I'm gonna be talking about business, money flow. I'm gonna make, I don't know how to say homenage in English, but I'm gonna be talking about hold on a second, about business. Well, I'm gonna talk about what people are missing online. I'm being very reasonable right now. I'm not really. In Portuguese, we have a word that's called esculhambar. Esculhambar, like true esculhambate would be that. I'm being very reasonable. I'm not really esculhambating with you people because I could just start my own thing. It's like the problem is that we not through starting our own thing and making our own money and just not bugging other people. It's because our surroundings, our environments, the government and the mass that involves us, they trapped us to be in this position. So we have to coexist with each other. We have to compromise in order to make money, in order to keep such and such chemistry going on in their little private time and private places that they build it for themselves and to moderate enslave other people. So that's the reason why I make those stupid videos. Otherwise, I would have prepared. I would spend my entire life just building empires just to look like God and present to you in a way that, please make me your God. And I know how to do all that. All the billionaire games that it's out there, I have them in my mind. I lack the people and I lack the cash. And when I have the cash and I'm ready to do a website that will combine everyone and help everyone else and stop with all the bad stuff that goes on earth to make humans struggle. Most of the criticals, they find ways to build negative energies around me, and then I will give up, and then I give up, and then I stop doing what I'm doing, and I'm like, okay, this is not really a social area. I have to get back on my bug out bag and just hit the road again. And what the first place that comes in my mind, America, because American is one of the most socialized places in the world. Like in America, you're able to start from scratch anytime you want. If they're not under the same laws in Brazil, like if they're not now, following the laws of ignoring everyone, if they're still doing the same money flows as before, the business is still, in the air. It's like I can get an idea from the clowns whenever I want to, and the problem is the people and the money. And people, many people, they are coming out now, they're starting now, and they think they know it all. Some of them are successful because they got a bunch of women that follow them around and made them successful. They think they know it all, but they do not know the root of it. For example, in my case, I might not have an education, but at least I respect the lines. I respect the we say phases now, right? Like in a video game, you can't just go straight to save the girl. You have to start from the little and until you get there. Like Mario Bros, for example, like the old one. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm here once again to tell you that if I don't feel that you're gonna be interacting with me in the same way, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own thing. And I don't wanna mess with your business because sometimes my business hates your business. For example, let me give you an example. I'm full of stalkers everywhere, like strange people. They train their dogs to even bark in the way of, first they start a noise themselves against me. Then the noise becomes irritation. Then they build a bog inside me or in my daily basis. As they see I'm struggling to make money or to make a living, because I believe, I don't think it's 100% because there is systematic people in the world, but maybe 80, 78, 70, 72% of people on earth are fallen angels, because we start in a certain way. People bully in school so they can take you out of your track. Once you like, if you give up like I did, you like, I'm not gonna go through this crap. I'm just gonna find another way. And, when you have faith, you're not scared. You like, I might find another way. So you get out of your track, and we just did again to change subject, but we get back to the point. Excuse me. Then, see, now I lost my point. So what I'm trying to say to you is that I know what you're trying to achieve. I know what I want to achieve. But the example, I'm going back now. The example that I was trying to say is that we all have a place to go and a place to be. But in our earth, in our young age, excuse me, we get somebody. We're like a rocket. We're like a comet, an astro, like coming, like traveling. And then something hits us, and then we get out of the way. And then we have to fight. We spend most of our time trying to get back to the track that we were. And then that's when demons and stalkers, that they make noise produce. Those productions that the demons and stalkers produce against us, with annoying dogs, evil people outside, strangers, street wonders, homeless, all kind of bugs, is to create a bug on us that these people can do whatever they want, and the bug will stay. Even if the noise is not being made, the bug is still in our minds, bugging us, that will crush, will make like a damage in our brain. That's what these people are working on. So in order to get out of this, people get out of poverty, because poverty is the ones doing this. In order to get out of poverty, get out of far away from this environment and this type of society, we have to work with each other, together, to help each other find out what's the best that we can do, because each and every one of us have a special meaning in this life, that once we find the right position that God or earth or our nature or our ancestors or our spirit tend to put us into, once we find it, we're gonna do with love. When you do with love, you do right, you do completely, you do 100%. That's why we have to compromise, because sometimes you something happens and you lose a person because silly things. So that's why bugs exist, so that less people have the opportunity to overcome problems and issues, in order to get to the perfect utopia that you might want to find. For example, myself, I'm not trying to find the utopia, I'm trying to find myself. Now I'm kind of like, every day I find myself. Now once I find myself, now I have to find what is it that I'm going to do, that I'm going to do really good. Then I will just go back to a track and then just follow that line until I get extremely old, cannot work anymore, and just die. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm telling you once again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not demanding, I'm just telling you, you have to move things online, because you're online now, it's not really doing anything. You might be filthy rich with your music stuff, with your money flow, your money washing, all that. Yeah, but it's not all of us. And I can crush your thing with like this, just like this, because I've been there. I spent 10 years living. I saw, when I was in Brazil, I saw you starting the internet. I saw how it started. For example, right now I'm studying about things, but I cannot just go to the United States with the jobs that I want to do. I need a work permission. And it's not that easy. We don't know what's going on with Trump, politicians. Trump, if I want to call Trump's attention, I can if I want to. I don't want to waste my time with a poser people that's just going to be posing to me. People that know my entire life because they read some memo, some dossier about my life, that some stupid special service gave it to him and made a stereotype of my life. Didn't give me the opportunity to become someone that I'm supposed to be. I can't call those people attention. I don't want to spoil for the new people that will come later on. Or maybe, we never know who's going to be born. We never know who's going to be the ones helping us. I try my best not to spoil the game for you or the show for you. But it's very hard not to spoil because most of you are very selfish. Internet is very simple. I was respecting Brazilian law because there's laws about internet that I don't want to break into it because sometimes they give me like quality time. They let me be. They don't be on my face all the time. So I like to respect them, especially like their laws. So with that said, I guess there's no problem. I guess I can crack the internet in Brazil and try to make some money. I was going to continue with the business that they gave it to me in the United States, but Brazilians are not really working with me. So I have to find something that I can make money by myself because they're not really willing to work together or everything for them is a scam. And it's not. It's just what I see. I don't see scams in the online. I see trillions of infinite thousands of dollars, trillions of dollars just sitting there. No one is using. And then people blocking me to go try to get it. There's scars, there's women, there's amazing single mothers waiting for someone. Internet and other people make stereotypes of men, criticize their body and all that. But you won't know the size if the size is good for you if you try, do you? So I don't think it's good for you to go around criticizing people about their size and all that. I saw a movie with Sebastian. That guy, I don't know if his name's Sebastian. I know him as Sebastian. He was a very famous actor, Hollywood actor. Then his career kind of degraded. He lost a little bit of his fans and all that. So he started posting things about Arabic people with small dicks online. This is the movie. Then the TV medias, everything. So he started posting things. So one day he goes to a show in a different city. The guys from some guys, I don't know if they were Arabics, but they had the features of Arabic facial. Then he switched it. They killed the driver, the van driver, and then they put a different van in there. And then they took the guy, this Sebastian, said, "Oh, we are your new driver." They kidnapped him and took him to like a very faraway place, through the muds and the jungles, whatever the mud. They were like hiding him. Then they tried to rape him and they spank him, they beat him, they gave him drugs, medicine. He fought the guy on drugs. He was about to get raped. Then he fought the guy, and then he kind of got away with it, but he almost got fucked up real bad. And excuse me my French. Then that's like, it's a very good example. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it. It really doesn't bother me. That really doesn't give me or help me get my honey. That's not how I get my honey, by depending on you what you think or not about me. It's not true what you're saying. I'm just saying because I seen guys that are micro and they struggle, and even if they struggle or not, whatever they are trying to struggle to decide what they're gonna do with their lives. I'm not micro, but even if I was, I would feel the pain of what society do to them. But I'm just saying to you that it's very rude what some of you do. And I should not even say it because there's a lot of maniacs out there. And whatever we say on the internet, later on we hear someone died, women died, a mass of men killed, one crazy man killed a mass of women. There was no police around. Oh, come on. So don't try to incriminate people for what they say either. If you want to kill someone, you go ahead and kill because you are murder. It's not because I said it. It's because you are murder. It's in your nature of murdering people. You're just no good. You just have to be in jail or be in an electric chair and be put out forever, away from society. You're just a murderer. Don't say that because I said it. All right? So take care. Have a good one, good luck, everything. I'm just here telling the people that work with the internet, whenever I start exposing your business, like you tried all the time to try to stick around me, which I don't appreciate. What about my privacy, it only belongs to me, and myself only. You're not my lawyer. You do not represent me. There's times in people's life that will come a time in your life that you have to claim life, like myself. I'm not claiming yet, but it's there will be a time that we have to claim life. It's when society really come out the way they really are, like they're doing to me right now. Before, I used to think society was one way. I used to think to myself, no, I got a government. Whatever happened here, the government will support me. And then when the government doesn't know, do not know, I will look forward to help from church. If church, like I'm Catholic, but I drunk water from Christian church before. They have this fight of Christians. They have this. They're not no longer talking about Jesus. They're creating systems to track you and to trap you into a Christianity so that you cannot live. That's not Christianity. You don't create traps to trap people and seal people in one way, in one area, in one religion. That's not what the Bible said. But people are doing this as a business. So anyways, I thought that I could look forward to get helps from church, from government, the clero, right, the center of everything. But they're not really following the what we used to know of Europe and all the way back to Latin and the Romans. They're not really following, so I have to do my own thing. I'm not really nobody. I wasn't born blonde. I felt your suggestions of me turning my hair blonde. I'm a big fan of He-Man. I grew up with the guy. Sometimes I feel I'm him. I don't really haven't connect in a very, very close way with him because he's sarcastic, he's cynical, and he betrays children in the end of the very nice cartoon. But I take parts of him that I used to like, but when you go to the main root, you'll find out who he really is. Anyways, so I wasn't born blonde. I thought about it, but I thought, okay, what the heck? What is this about? Is that racism? The only blondes can succeed in life? Are we being punished because Arabics? What's going on? So I want to find out. That's why I didn't turn blonde yet. I was thinking to make, start something fun. But I guess won't happen because as more I find out the truth about life and the ignorance of life and the meaning of how mean people are, I'm becoming older, and then my fun is just becoming less and less and less, and I'm not really having fun, so I don't feel like doing anything. So that is that. I hope good luck to you. I won't try to be a president. I'm always going to be a president. I might never be a TV fake news host. All the guys in my age, they're like TV host of something. They're in this war where their women are competing of fetish. They're like swinging around with Afro descendants and all men, and they're doing like a porn industry on TV and all that. And then they blame guys like me that are not making part of it, and they make us look like we're no ones. They're making us perish because we're not enjoying the Babylonia. It's nothing wrong with their women. They're gorgeous. They're amazing women, but they're becoming obnoxious because they really didn't make it on Hollywood. Many of them didn't make on on music and so on. And so they take on poverty and people that are poor. I'm not poor as in the spirit. I'm poor on cash. I lack cash. I'm not poor. I lack cash, So take care. Good luck. You might be hearing from me again online. You're going to see, when it's my material. Right now, it's all, excuse me once again, it's all fucked up. That's not what really internet is all about, I'm still waiting for catalogs and internet. San Francisco, California's art. Oh my God. How can you lose? How can you lose for these people? How can you lose if you're from California? If you're American, how can you lose online? How can you lose? Look at the internet. Look at the material of girls on South American like Argentina, Mexico, and well, not really Mexico, but Argentina, Spain. Look at their material. They're on it. I was in Miami. I felt that they were on it. I seen those. I've been to those women's laptop. I know what they're doing. I've been to like old men laptop. I know what they are doing. I know where they wanna get. So take care, and I'll talk to you later. I hope you get back to me either from email or Craigslist is full of scams right now. You not even can pick up a girl anymore on Craigslist. You cannot even meet people. It's just like it's my ex-wife everywhere there. They are writing my ex-wife stuff everywhere in Craigslist. Everywhere I go, it's like just men with bugs of my ex-wife to piss me off, not only to block me from meeting new people, but from existing and just it's Satan. Satan's like this. Satan put bugs on people so that you get out of your track. So you never finish what you really have to do. Once before God told me, God speaks to me in a very different, weird ways. But one time he told me, I was arguing with him and pray. I was like, I'm not really religious, but when I'm alone, I have to talk to somebody. So I'm talking to him, and then I'm arguing with him. Then he made me realize in our own way, my way and his way, that he's like, you in hell right now. I'm like, why I'm in hell? Because you're reading out too many books, It's not that it's wrong to read too many books, but when you really don't know what you're trying to achieve, it's going to be hell. And he's right, Another time I heard a message from old ancestors of mine, Roman ancestor. He told me in a spiritual way in my dreaming, when I was dreaming talking to him, I always speak to him. He spoke to me many times. He taught me that it's better for men to just walk on earth analphabet than learn everything else and not be able to walk. It's better to learn about Jesus being crucified on cross and understand that Romans could never be crucified on cross, and so on. It's weird, but it's there. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you later.